Bramble Jam Podcast.
Hello, it's Thursday, August 13th. You should take the day off. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Yeah, take
morning.
the day off.
Take the day off. Put
it
that
going.
robe back on.
Put it back on.
Go
Slip
get back in
into
bed.
those slippers.
That's exactly right. Hi, everybody. My name's Bran.
I'm Dan, and we are telling you, for once and for all, take the day off. Take the day. Take the day. Take the day. Take it off.
It's a daily show, Monday to Friday, where we break down one of the national holidays that maybe you've never heard of, that you can use as an excuse to take the day off from work. Today is a fantastic day. I
it's a good one.
cannot believe that we're even here today.
No, I can't.
We are going above and beyond.
That's right.
We'll get to that in just a few minutes. But before we do, really quickly, Dan, you were reading some of the reviews on Apple Podcasts.
That's
you were
right.
getting choked up.
I was. Yeah.
Just amazing work.
It is very difficult for me to see and read people talking kindly about this show, which clearly sucks. And they're
Whoa.
still, my bad. This show that's great. And they talk so kindly about it. If you could be so kind as to go to the Apple Podcast, give us 5 stars. Even if you're not, I'm not an Apple guy. I don't have any iPhones or Macs or none of that. Just go do it. It helps the podcast out, and it makes us feel good. It gives us the warms and fuzzies inside. And then if you really want more, you still want more, you go to BrambleJamPlus.com. For basically $4 a month if you pay for a year in advance, you get all of our podcasts, including this one and 11 others, and growing every day, ad-free. And then you can also go higher and get bonus content. You can get some stickers and all kinds of swag. It's a fun time. You should do it. Do yourself a favor. Take the day off and spend all day helping us out. Do that.
That's exactly right. That was really, really well done.
Thanks, man.
That was
The
really,
podcast
really well
doesn't
done.
suck. I didn't mean it.
I think it's some of our best work.
You know what I was thinking?
What's that? I give up every morning at 3 a.m.
I was thinking, you know what would make the podcast better is if we just tried to just record a bunch of them all together.
Yeah.
Because right now we are killing ourselves.
Yeah.
We're waking up every morning. We're coming in. It's got to be on the, it's like we're a news show. It's got to be on the air by 5 a.m. Eastern for the YouTube. Subscribe and you can see our pretty faces.
Well.
And we're doing this every morning. We don't ever take a day off.
No, we don't. It's. I mean, a big part of that is the question of the day.
Yeah, that's right. The question of the day.
We get
That's
those
the thing.
answers, and we gotta do it daily. It's a big day.
Big day.
Something you
Really
might not
big
know
day.
about Dan and I is that we are a part of an elusive group of human beings.
Elusive.
We are both left-handed.
Left-handed. That's right.
Couple
of lefties.
We drive left-handed. We draw left-handed.
That's right.
We golf left-handed unless there's only right-handed clubs available.
Actually, true story. I do everything left-handed aside from right. I write right-handed.
Interesting.
Everything else is left. It is strange. It's a strange bit. But yes,
I play guitar right-handed.
golf, drive, the whole bit. Throw things, all of it.
etc.
Left-handed.
So it's a really, really big day.
Yeah.
Dan, I don't need to tell you
No, of course
how
not.
this day began because,
Yeah.
you're left-handed. It's kind of built into our DNA, our heart.
Of course. Yeah, yeah.
Our heart begins to beat and we
Yeah.
understand the history of a left-handed day. So I'll let you explain the day. I think you're actually going to get this one right. So
course.
left-handed day, kind of how did it begin and all that good stuff.
During World War I, they fought in the trenches, and a lot of things would happen in the trenches to people's feet. The feet would get gangrene, and you'd have to cut the feet off. But occasionally in the trenches, you'd spend so much time that your hands would actually get gangrene on them. And to survive the trenches, they would have to cut your appendages off of your body. And as these appendages continued to mount up, they had to leave all of them there at the end of World War I. And when they got home, people said, unfortunately, I can't do this because I left my hand in World War I. And President Woodrow Wilson said, all of those left hands, they're gone. We left them all in World War I. We should have a day to commemorate all of the hands that we left behind in World War I fighting for our freedom. And so we'll call it Left Hand Day.
Dean R. Campbell. Just stop me if you've heard this before.
Okay.
Dean R. Campbell.
Yeah.
He's the founder of the Left-Handers International Association.
Diener? Dienar?
Dean
Dienar? Hi, my name is Dienar.
Dean R.
Oh, like an initial.
Yes.
Why just not Dean Campbell?
He's one of those
Hi,
guys.
I'm Dienar. Call me Dienar.
I'm Mater.
Oh, I had...
Tomater.
Man, I didn't have much for lunch. What's for Dienar?
You're being very mean and offensive to the founder of the Left-Handers International Association.
That sounds made up.
I mean, every association's made up, if you think about it. He actually was the one who was responsible for this special day.
What?
And it has been around long after World War I, in fact. It was founded long after.
Founded long after and been around long after, two different things.
It was founded long after World War I, so maybe a little bit of mix-up there.
No.
It was first celebrated on August 13th, 1976, and it has continued to expand. There was some rebel-rousing going on the internet early on in the mid-2000s that were leading people to believe that Left-Handers Day was in January. Somewhere in between 2010 and 2012, there was a little bit of rebel-rousing. We don't talk about that because it's incorrect. Dean R. Campbell founded this day, August 13th, 1976. That's a fact.
So we don't talk about the other left-hand days. We wouldn't.
Some right-hander out there was trying to change it to January.
Good God.
Like a monster.
Like a monster.
It is
Those
August
righties.
13th. You might be out there wondering, as a right-hander, why do left-handers feel the need to get their own day? What's special about them? Why?
Everything.
Well, let me tell you this really quickly, and I think this is really, we deserve this based off of some of the things that have happened. So, for instance, in school, there's no left-handed desks.
No.
It's all right-handed stuff. Most scissors, right-handed. Coffee mugs, usually right-handed. It wasn't until recently that people began to say, you know what? Lefties deserve things too. Computer mouses designed for right-handers.
How about if you ever sat in a booth at a restaurant, and now it's COVID, so it's a little bit different, and there's 4 people in the booth, one beside you, and everyone that's right-handed can eat together because they're sticking their right elbow out, whereas us lefties are just getting elbowed the whole time. Look, nobody thinks about that. Nobody thinks about these things. We have to think of them ourselves. They didn't sell left-handed golf clubs in stores till like early 2000s. Did you know that there's 10% of the population's left-handed, but 20% of our nation's presidents have been left-handed?
Yes.
You did know that?
Well, I know a lot of the presidents have.
Yeah.
Obama, Clinton, Bush, Reagan, Kennedy, Truman, Hoover, Garfield, etc.
Wow.
Amazing group of men, amazing group of presidents who have all been left-handed. And I think the best way to sum this up, to kind of celebrate this day, is by the Left-Handers International Association slogan, which you know this, but I'll say it for everybody else. Everyone's born
behind leading left, leading always, leading right. As in correct, not as in right-handed.
Everyone is born right-handed. Only the greatest overcome it.
Oh, yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah. They went with that one over there. That's Dinar. That's Dinar stuff.
I'm Dinar.
So yeah, man, left-handers, if you're out there and you're a left-hander, obviously take the day off. And
Take the day off.
Maybe you're wondering, as a right-hander, how do I fit into this?
Go to work.
Go to work. Pick up the slack for left-handers, because we've been picking up for you for years.
Picking up the slack for you more creatively, from an efficiency standpoint. We're doing all the things that make you work in your nice little right-handed bubble. That's what we're doing. We're doing all the hard things so you can coast. So go to work, righties. You heard me. Go to work.
We yesterday asked you, are left-handers really more creative? Maybe you've heard it. We wanted to hear from you whether or not you have experienced that in your life, and we're going to get to that.
I want it. You got it?
I want it. You got it. We're going to get to that in just a second. We're going to take a quick break, and then we will be right back.
Take the day. Lefty,
back.
lefty.
Get out, Tim. Sorry,
Lefty
he keeps coming.
today, lefty tomorrow, lefty always.
Yes.
To infinity and lefty.
And left behind. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hey.
Oh, we're back. Take the Day Off is the name of the show. Taking the day off is the game that we play. And it's how we like to do this thing. If you're a left-hander, you've earned it. Take the day off. If you're a right-hander, get going. You got to get to work.
There's got to be some listeners out there going, can we get back to the food eps where everyone gets to take the day off to eat the food?
We'll get there. I think tomorrow's maybe a good day.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We yesterday asked all of our listeners this simple question. Are left-handers really more creative? You've maybe heard it. Left-handers are more creative than right-handers. But have you really experienced it? Dan, what do you think about this?
I think that left-handers aren't genetically more creative, but I do think that they have to become more creative. It's a nurture issue, not a nature issue. So because the world has been created for right-handers, left-handers naturally find a new way of doing things. I mean, they have to. They just, because up until recently, and even still, it's created for right-handers. And why wouldn't you create the world for 90% of the people? But left-handers have to find a way to be creative because of the world around them. They're not born more creative, but they become more creative. Final answer.
Marin wrote in with an emphatic yes, and she says that she found out that Oprah was left-handed, and that inspired her. Then she found out that she was left-handed and that her mom made her change her dominant hand early on in her life.
Wow.
Her mom saw that she was left-handed and said, no, you won't, and made her begin writing right-handed, and she's still mad about it today because she's not like Oprah.
Wow.
And I think we all want to be like Oprah. I think we all want to be.
If you're driving right now to work, look under your chairs. You look under your car seats, and you're going to find, aside from a car wreck, you're going to find a note that says take the day off. How did we get it there? It's not important, but dude, to turn around, take the day off. Jamie has my favorite answer this week. No, left-handers are freaks and should be treated as such. Just ask my two kids. I remind them all the time how weird they are for being left-handed. Jamie, coming in hot.
Spoken like a real right-hander.
Yeah, classic righty.
Elizabeth does believe that lefts being creative is false and that it was a rumor created by the left-handed lobbyist. I would just like to say left-handed lobbyist, and I would like to make it clear that's not a thing. The Left-Handed International Association is a thing. Yeah. Get it right.
Dean R. Dean R.
Hey, what are you having for dinner?
I don't know what I'm having from Dinar, but I'm low on money. I don't have any Dinaro.
Nailed it. You got any more? Any more that you're seeing? Any more answers?
Aaron says they're just as creative as right-handers. Shelby says absolutely. Erica's like, I don't know, but my son has a good imagination. Shrug emoji. So yeah, there's a little bit of everything.
And here. Michael, once again, thank you so much for answering. He says my right hand would never work again if the left-handers were more creative. So. There you go. We did it, everybody. Congratulations.
Hey.
Left-handers, enjoy the day off. Please get in contact with us on the social medias. Let us know what you've done with your day.
BrambleJamPodcast.com/lefty.
What do they get?
You're going to see. Once you go to the site, you'll see.
Yes.
So go and see Sitch.
It's a go and see Sitch for the
That's
lefties.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. Find us on the YouTube, subscribe, watch us there, listen wherever you listen, but also go to Apple Podcasts to leave a review. And per usual, our good friend Chris Palaha came in early this morning to record a video for us before we even got here, which is amazing. And so he always records a haiku for us. The Palahaku. And we love to leave you with it. So thank you, Chris. Go follow him on the social media. He's a great follow. We will be back tomorrow where the question of the day is this. Begin to ponder it over, if you will. It is, have you ever gotten a tattoo and regretted it?
Ooh.
What is it? So we'll get to that tomorrow. Until then, you should take the day off.
An unsteady thought can lead to unsteady feet. Captivate thoughts. Have a good day.
This is Dinar. Bramble Jam Podcast produced this podcast, even though I hate them. Go to BrambleJamPodcast.com. Go to BrambleJamPlus.com to get some more information on all the podcasts or how to join and answer the question of the day. Dinar out.